It's the KGB Dave Shelley and Chainsaw Show. Boyer in the big chair for the unauthorized. Best of DSC. Miss World Class, the search begins on the 25th of July as 1015 KGB and O'Doul's look for San Diego's most beautiful woman to become Miss World Class 2002. The winner takes home over $18,000 in cash and prizes. We're going to throw in a Santa Ana pool table from Olhausen, your game room superstore. A lady's gold and diamond necklace from Ed Benjamin and Sons Fine Jewelry. A jacuzzi spa from Designer Spas and Barbecues of Kearney Mesa. And a DVD player loaded with $1,000 cash. Miss World Class will also be immortalized on a poster and represent KGB and the O'Doul's designated driver program for a year at paid appearances around San Diego. First round of competition will be Thursday, the 25th of July at the Second Wind Bar in Santee, California. All finalists receive $101 cash. However, only one will eventually be named KGB's Miss World Class 2002. If you're a woman over 21 years of age and interested in taking home the crown of Miss World Class, call KGB Promotions 858-715-3232 from the KGB and O'Doul's designated driver program. Abramowitz and I hosted again this year. Looking forward to having you out there with us. The 25th, that's a Thursday, the Second Wind Bar. It starts like at 7:30, something like that. So show up and get ready to enjoy the night with a lot of hot chicks strutting their stuff on stage for Miss World Class 2002. Let's get a check on traffic right now, just ahead of the marriage game here on the KGB.
Thank you, Chris. Slow traffic northbound 805, brake lights from Imperial up to a crash as you approach the 15. Westbound 94 slows from Federal towards the 805. South 5 slow in the North County, La Costa Avenue off and on to Manchester. South 15 slows Auto Parkway to Via Rancho, then from Mercy to Mira Mesa. Don't miss Double Point weekdays at Golden Acorn Casino every Monday through Thursday in July. Players, Gold Club members, earn double points while playing slots or video poker machines only at Golden Acorn Casino. I'm Ruth 66 with Dave Shelley and Chainsaw, 1015 KGB.
And it's time now for Christy and Tim on the marriage game.
Love and marriage go together like a horse and carriage. This I tell you, brother, you can't have one without the other.
Hello, Christy.
Hello.
How are you this morning?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. What do you do for a living, Christy?
I'm an inventory auditor.
And you're already at work, is that correct?
Oh, yeah.
And where's Tim now?
He's at home.
And I think we got him in the rack, didn't we?
Yeah, he was sleeping.
Okay, great. Does he have to go to work later on today?
Tonight.
Tonight, always working the night shift, huh? What kind of work does he do?
He works up at the Indian Reservation.
Okay, wonderful. And how long you been married now?
For a year.
So relative newlyweds.
Uh-huh.
Were you living together or anything like that before that?
Oh, yeah. For two and a half years.
Okay, and before that, how long did you know each other?
About 6 to 8 years.
Wow. So you've been together for quite a while.
Yeah.
You two should know each other pretty good now, right?
Hopefully.
All right, and given that your wedding here was only a year ago, any questions about your marriage should be easy for him to recall.
It should be, hopefully.
Was it a big wedding?
No, it was relatively small.
All right. Well, I'm going to give you serious questions here. I think I got about 7 for you. I'm going to give you questions. We'll write down your answers.
Okay.
Then we'll ask him the same questions. And for every answer he gives us that matches yours, it's $10.
Okay.
I caution you, that is cash money.
All right.
Can we continue?
We shall continue.
All right, are you ready? Question number 1 here. Give me the first names of every one of your bridesmaids in the wedding.
Sharon, Cindy, and my sister Dana.
Sharon, Cindy, and some chick named Dana. All right, excellent. That shouldn't be too hard for him to get, should it?
No, he better remember it.
All right.
He was kind of toasted, so.
Oh, the old drunk groom, huh? What was he drinking?
You name it, he was drinking.
Oh,
it.
really? Just put him under the faucet, huh? All right. Was he able to perform on the wedding night?
Of course.
Okay.
Very well, I might add.
All right. Well done. Because not all of them are. A lot of brides go night-night frustrated, and I'm sorry, Shelley.
Or they order a pizza. All right, it's true.
Here we go. Next question. This is for you, Christy.
Okay.
What sexual aid or situation do you secretly yearn for that Tim doesn't know anything about?
Oh, gosh.
I know you've got to just choose one, and it's difficult to narrow it down.
A bigger hum.
Okay. All right. Now, he doesn't know about that?
No, he doesn't know. I wished it was bigger.
Okay, let me help you out here with the help of Chris Boyer. Just say a larger... Go ahead, say that.
A larger.
Flugelhorn.
There you go. Excellent. Where does he clock in right now?
About, I would say 4 inches.
At full attention?
Yeah. Well, I haven't measured it, so I'm not really sure.
But this is your best guess
Yeah.
compared to all the other
Yeah.
massive, giant variety, shapes, colors, and sizes of
Flugelhorns.
you've had in your past.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
How much more would it take to make it perfect?
Oh, about another 2 inches.
All right. All right. That certainly would be respectable.
It wasn't an official question. I just wanted to know.
Here we go. Next up here. Who was the first to say, I love you? And what were the circumstances?
I was the first one to say I love you, and it was probably right after we made love.
Oh, boy.
Ooh.
That's not a good time.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry. I was just mumbling here. Okay, Christy, it was you right after the first pokage.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Now, from your first date to the first poke, how much time transpired?
From our first, oh, gosh.
In minutes.
It would probably be hours. Probably about 3 hours.
This was a first date poke?
Uh-huh.
And you told him, I love you on the first date?
Well, we were not officially dating for a long time.
Uh-huh.
And then, so when I said I love you, it was probably a year after we were seeing each other off and on.
I see. Okay, all right. Next question here. When is the last time you suspect that Tim, went alone, performed a dishonorable discharge?
Alone?
Yes.
Probably yesterday.
Really?
Oh.
What makes you think that?
Because, well, personal reasons, but
What do you mean?
I was unoperable.
Oh, I understand.
golly.
Crimson Tide. Inoperable. I was
to
in
hear
the
that.
I was in the shop. I like that.
Put you up on
Inoperable.
blocks in the front yard?
All right, excellent. Yesterday. Any particular room that you'd like to guess?
The bedroom.
The bedroom. All right, here we go. Next up, which one of your gal pals do you think, given permission, Tim would go after?
Probably Sharon.
What is it with Sharon? What is it with her? Why is that?
She's just very nice.
Is
very
she
nice.
Sharon?
I'm sorry?
Is she Sharon?
I am sorry, too. I apologize. We all do that for Boyer around here. Here we go. Next up, while having sex, what non-sexual topic does your mind turn to the most?
When we're not having sex?
No, when you are having sex, what non-sexual topic does your mind turn to the most?
To see how our baby is doing, thinking about her.
Yeah, you're a young mother, aren't you?
Yes. she's
Check on the
great.
baby. How old is the child?
She's 3 months.
Oh, boy. No wonder. I don't blame you. Okay, last question here is multiple choice, all right?
Okay.
If you had to compare your husband's sexual equipment to an automobile, would he be a Stealth, slick, smooth, and fast? B, a Cadillac Seville, big and comfy with plenty of headroom? C, a Geoprism, smart, practical, and no huevos? Or D, a Pinto, short, dumpy, out of production, and highly flammable upon impact?
I'll take the Pinto.
The Pinto!
Oh.
What's
No,
the
no,
matter?
I want A.
No, I'm sorry. We have to take your first answer. What's the matter? The studio audience groaned in pain. What's the problem here?
She just, two shots at him on the game, talking about his
Both about
minuscule 4-inch flugelhorn.
his minuscule, diminutive, and dainty.
I mean, look, pal, why don't you just paint it yellow and use it as a pencil?
I hope he still loves me when this is over.
I heard this just on the street that last night Tim rolled over and put it in Christy's hand, and she said, "Thanks, I don't smoke."
Oh, Oh, that was mean.
You know, I heard he sent away for a penis enlargement kit, and all I got was a magnifying glass.
Did he tell you that?
Yeah, we know all about that.
Oh,
The pain.
I feel your pain.
The pain, the human crime.
Yeah.
All right. Christy?
Yeah.
Let's review your answers here. This, Christy should be on the marriage game every day. You know why? She's forthcoming and she's honest.
I agree.
She
Those were
prefers to be first coming, but she's fourth. He's only got 4 inches. Come on. Here we go. The first names of everyone in your of all your bridesmaids during the wedding was Sharon, Cindy, and Dana. The sexual later situation that she secretly yearns for is a much larger flugelhorn. Who was the first to say I love you? First poke, it was Christy. The last time she suspected that Tim performed a dishonorable discharge was yesterday. Which one of her gal pals does she think Tim would like to bonk? That's Sharon again. While having sex, what does she most often think about? That's checking on the baby. And if she had to compare her husband's sexual equipment to a car, it would be a Pinto, short, out of production, dumpy, and highly flammable upon impact. Those are your answers. I think you've done real good here, Christy. I think if Tim is honest and fair, you could be laughing all the way to the bank. All right? Can you hang on a second?
Sure.
We're going to take a short break. We'll come back and we'll get Tim on the line and we'll find out how much money these two lovebirds are in for this morning on the Dave Shelley and Chainsaw Marriage Game on The Rock.
Who the hell do you think you are? The DXC! What the hell is that? Dave Shelley and Chainsaw. 101 KGB.
All right, here we go.
I want my baby back, baby back. Baby back, baby back. I want my baby back, baby back ribs. I want my baby Chili's baby back ribs. I want my baby back. Chili's baby back ribs. I want my Chili's baby back ribs. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back ribs. Barbecue sauce, yeah.
Hey, start your baby back ribs off with an appetizer, like Chili's famous boneless buffalo wings. Crispy breaded chicken breast tossed in spicy wing sauce. Repeat, crispy breaded chicken breast tossed in spicy wing sauce. Did you hear me say bones? I don't think so. Boneless buffalo wings, a Chili's favorite.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the handsomest dude of them all?
Whoa there, fella. You're in the wrong story. Hey, what's with that hair? Who's been doing it, the Wicked Witch of the North?
Okay, Mirror, I need help here. What do you think I should do?
You want to think? Don't think. There's no time for that. Just do. Get it? Do. Oh, I cracked myself up. That's not a good thing for a mirror. Well, what are you waiting for? Hey, we're both facing 7 years of bad luck if you don't get moving here.
Mirror, cut to the chase. What's it gonna take so my hair lives happily ever after?
For starters, a hat might help. Just kidding. But hurry, get into a Fantastic Sam's ASAP.
I'll get in when they can fit me in.
Hold on there, Superman. No appointments are ever necessary at Fantastic Sam's, and there's one close by.
Thanks, Mirror. Now quit hanging around me, will ya?
Fantastic Sam's. Gotta be the hair. 25 salons throughout San Diego. One right in your neighborhood. Cuts, color, perms, and style that make the mirror your friend.
People love crispy shrimp tacos. I mean, when we introduced them, people were coming in the restaurant like 5 days in a row.
Ralph Rubio of Rubio's Baja Grill talks about the phenomenon called crispy shrimp tacos.
I mean, they just wanted to have it. They had to have it day after day. They wanted their crispy shrimp tacos.
You remember them from last summer, and now they're back. What makes them such a hit? Ralph explains.
We really played around with a lot of different spices. For instance, in the batter for the crispy shrimp, you've got onion, you've got garlic, and then on top of that, we put our handmade fresh salsa fresca, and then we add an ancho chili sauce, and all these flavors going on.
The completely craveable crispy shrimp taco. It's back, but only for a limited time, and it's only $1.25.
We kind of ask people that, hey, slow down, savor that crispy shrimp taco, but it's really hard to get people to do that because it just tastes so good. I mean, you just munch them down really, really fast.
Rubio's Baja Grill, the true taste of Baja.
Hey, folks, here are 3 great reasons why you should stop by Sleep Train and buy a new mattress today. At Sleep Train, your ticket to a better night's sleep. Right now, during Sleep Train's triple bonus event, you get 3 free bonuses when you purchase any mattress set $4.99 and up. That's right. 3 bonus events. Here they are. You get a free heavy-duty bed frame, you get 2 free deluxe pillows, and you get free financing up to 12 months on approved credit. You heard it right. Up to 1 full year, no down, no monthly payments, no interest, and all this comes with a guaranteed lowest price on any mattress. You don't need to shop anywhere else because at Sleep Train, you're going to get the best price by at least 5% up to 90 days. Now, here's an extra bonus. With Sleep Train's superior service, you get free same-day delivery on any mattress purchased before 2 p.m. Sleep Train, folks. Stores open in Mission Valley, at Camino de la Reina, in the Valley Park Center, and Miramar at the corner of Miramar Road and Empire. Sleep Train.
Where are they with the taquizas? How long can they possibly take?
No kidding. I'm starting to go numb. This is my first double date. Anything that makes it more interesting is definitely a bonus.
Well, I think it's definitely interesting that I'm uncontrollably attracted to Laura instead of you.
Of course you are. She's a dumb blonde, and you're an idiot.
Yeah, personality only goes so far, but looks are everything.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt that she's not wearing a bra.
You ain't kidding.
Hey, it feels great to speak your mind, doesn't it? Tequiza's the one and only beer with an upfront blend of blue agave nectar, Mexican tequila, and lime flavor. Because, come on, the world's simply a better place when you don't hold anything back. So speak your mind, drink your beer.
Hey, guys, we're back with the tequizas. Wow, I'd wish he'd leave and I could have you both. Can I call you sometime?
Sure, you can call me. I have caller ID.
Tequiza. It's beer without borders. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
.1015 KGB Dave Shelley and Chainsaw Show. The Daytona Derby, Dave and Buster's is the spot, and it's happening on Sunday the 21st. Listen for the cue to call here on the KGB. Be caller 10 when you hear it. You'll score a $25 gift certificate to Dave and Buster's, plus you'll win a position in the KGB Daytona Derby right there at D&B down in the Valley on the 21st. You'll compete on the Daytona USA Racing game to win an awesome Video Gamers package, including a PlayStation 2, a new 36-inch high-definition Panasonic TV from Encinitas TV, a Games Freedom Pass at Blockbuster, which gets you free video game rentals for a month, and a $200 Dave and Buster's Power Card. We'll qualify 101 people on air and more on site. So if you can't call in and win, we'll also draw winners down there at Dave and Buster's. Join us there the evening of the 21st. It's all from San Diego's world-class rock, the Daytona Derby. Hello, here on the 1015. All right, let's wrap it up. Let's see how much money Christy and Tim are going to take home as we go over Tim's answers. This is part 2 of the marriage game on the Best of DSC KGB.
All right, Christy, you ready?
I'm ready.
You did a great job. Let's bring on your loving man, Tim, who's at home. You in bed right now, Tim?
Yes, I am.
How you doing, pal?
Pretty good.
You taking care of the little one this morning?
Yeah.
What a stud. And what's your child's name?
Caitlin Michelle.
Caitlin, lovely.
I thought he was in bed taking care of the little one. Sorry.
All right. Tim.
Yeah.
Are you aware of what's happened here?
Half.
Okay. We have asked your loving wife, Christy, here, several private questions that only you two would know. Only you two who share the loving bonds of your marriage would know the answers to. For every answer you give me that matches the answer that Christy gave me, I'll give you $10.
Cool.
But that's cash money.
That's great.
All right. The objective to winning here is to be totally truthful and honest, all right?
Okay.
As has Christy. Here we go. Question number 1. Give me the first names of every one of Christy's bridesmaids at your recent wedding.
Say, Paula.
All right, good try.
Oh, how can you forget that?
Christy?
Yeah, I'm here.
That was the one you said. He'd better get that one. Remember that?
I know.
Yeah, well, remember, don't forget, he was drunk. Yeah.
Was there even a Paula at the wedding?
Yeah, there was.
Oh, okay.
Was she a bridesmaid?
No.
Yeah. Sharon, Cindy, and Dana. How about those 3?
Okay.
Yeah. I did say your wedding, didn't I, Tim?
You left that part out.
All right, here we go. Next question. We asked Christy, what sexual aid or situation does she secretly yearn for that you don't know about? So you're going to have to guess.
A little. I know what it is. Can I say it on the air?
What is it?
It's a little clitoral exciter.
Oh, what?
Oh. No.
Actually, not.
What?
Can I translate for you?
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Get a road bump there. Is that what you're talking about?
That's it.
Yeah, that's not it.
Oh.
That's not even close. Why don't you tell him what it was, Christy?
Oh, well, I'd like to say I love you.
Having said that,
Yeah.
Christy wants...
A bigger flugelhorn.
Yeah.
Hello?
For you. Hello. From you.
Actually, for her.
It's like a trombone. You got to blow it better to get it bigger.
Hello.
Oh, so you got me.
All right, there you go. What do we have here? 0 for 2. All right, good. Here we go. Tim, who was the first to say I love you, and what were the circumstances?
She was, and we were on the phone.
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was going to give it to him, but
Yes, you were. You did.
I was going to give it to you, Christy, but you obviously said that's not correct. What
It was
happened?
right after we went to a meeting.
No, that was when I said I love you.
It was on the
we were
phone
up
when you
in
said
Magic
it.
Mountain at the hotel room.
Remember the Magic Mountain when she discovered the horrible inadequacies of...
We had a jacuzzi in the room.
Yeah.
What?
We had the jacuzzi in the room.
I know, but remember what we did in the room?
Yeah, I remember what we did in the room.
Well, that's right.
That's when I said I loved you.
Glad you remember.
Must have been that trombone.
Oh. All right.
Wrong guy.
0 for 3. Hey, Tim, you seem to take exception with the daintiness and diminutiveness of Christy's assertions. What would you say you measure in at? Seriously. What would you say you measure in at? We asked Christy. We asked Christy.
5.5.
Oh, boy. Yeah, all right. Well, whatever. Yeah. Okay, here we go. When was the last time you performed by yourself a dishonorable discharge?
She'll say yesterday.
What was your answer?
I'll give her yesterday.
Yeah. How do you know that? How do you know she said yesterday?
Oh, she saw something moved on the bed or something like that.
Oh, you were caught in the act.
No, she just thinks I was.
You mean afterwards things were rearranged on the bed, and so she knew?
No.
That's it.
No. I don't.
No?
No. Is that what he means, Christy?
Yeah.
Or did you see rapid movement under the sheets? Huh?
No, everything was rearranged.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
What, like his underwear was down around his ankles or what?
Probably pillows on the bed that he didn't have the common decency to put back where he found them, right?
Well, and I know that the covers were flat, and they were not flat. They were all crooked and messed up. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. See, if guys would just cover their tracks, we'd never know.
Well, why bother?
Well, I guess. Yeah, I guess you're right.
Was it yesterday, Tim?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Good boy. All right.
You win!
All
What
right.
are you doing this morning?
What's the big denial thing all about?
Yeah, I think maybe something happened this morning.
We got $10 case money. He said yes, it was yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
All right.
Here we go. Next question. Which one of Christy's girlfriends would you most like to disappoint with your terrible shortcomings?
Sharon.
Sharon, yeah! Yes!
Didn't have to think about that at all.
He is making an amazing comeback. What is it about Sharon that that makes you want to...
She was listening to the radio up front, and she just screamed really loud.
All right, excellent. Oh, you guys work together. What is it about Sharon that just gives you instant wood, Tim?
Oh, she's the blonde.
And I'll tell you what, you better never, ever touch her.
Isn't... what color is your wife's hair?
She's got, like...
Hey, it's just a little dramatic music. Relax.
Oh, it's scary.
I can't take Carly anywhere there's dramatic music.
Really?
We were at SeaWorld the other day.
Yeah.
And at Shamu Stadium at the beginning they played this don 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 music. Freaked her out.
I can see why.
Well, scary music, big killer whale swimming
that's
around.
right.
She freaked out. Dad, I don't like the music. Freaked her out.
Good girl.
I went to take her to the Parent Trap, and it was like 2 days after the movie opened. It is jammed with every kid in the world.
Yeah.
We had to sit in the second row. And they come on, and she doesn't like monster movies, and she doesn't like scary music.
Yeah.
And they come on with a 10-minute trailer for King Kong.
Oh, God.
The kid was buried in my arms. Dad, I don't like the music. She hates the music. You can hide your eyes, but you can't block out the music.
Oh, poor Carly.
Well, the music is here for a purpose. It's to freak you out.
It's working.
All right, your Twilight Zone moment. We kick it off with something that happened to the chainsaw. What was this, like 15 years ago now?
Fresno, Friday, June 1979.
You just made that up.
Nope.
Really? You still have the date? June of 1979?
K-Fig Radio.
I just graduated high school.
While I was in my second year of professional broadcasting.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I was working on an old man character voice. You know, that was my thing. Character voices.
Oh, you used to do character voices.
Yeah. Used to. Don't anymore. Yeah. I had to leave early. You know, I took off early on a Friday to meet my friends out at Millerton Lake. We were going to go skiing and partying and barbecuing and the whole bit. It's about 20 miles out of town. So I'm driving through the outskirts of town, and then I get into the countryside and rolling hills, and I'm going, okay, this guy's name, this character guy, I need a name for this character guy. Yeah, how about Chester? Yeah, that's a good old, Cecil. Okay, Chester. Good old man name. Chester Phelps. Chester.
Chester Phelps.
Chester Phelps. It came to me as I was driving through the town of Millerton over the Millerton Bridge. Right there. Chester Phelps. I needed a last name. Nice name. Phelps. That's it. Chester Phelps. Yes, sir. Chester Phelps. All right. Right there at Millerton is where I think of the name.
Yeah.
I get to Millerton Lake. I'm up with my friends. And, of course, what do you do when you have a new character voice? All party long. Chester Phelps. Chester Phelps. Will you shut up already?
I wish you could just shut your big yapper.
Chester Phelps on water skis.
Who invented chainsaw?
Driving your friends nuts.
Absolutely.
You wouldn't do that, would you, Teddy?
A week later, I have a party at my house. California Apartments there on Bulldog Lane. And Sandy, she says, hey, Cookie, did you see the paper? What? What are you talking about? The obituary column. So I dig through my recycling. What are you talking about? It's from last Saturday. Okay, I dig. Fresno Bee. Obituary column. Chester Phelps, 92 of Millerton, died Friday afternoon of natural causes.
Friday afternoon.
Right.
In Millerton. When you were driving through Millerton Friday afternoon.
Over that bridge in Millerton, population 59.
Had never heard of the guy before.
Never heard of the guy, and the name for my old man character, Chester Phelps, came to me at that moment.
And he died by falling off the bridge.
Whoa.
And drowning in the river that Chainsaw was crossing.
Yes.
All right, I made that part.
Old man. Oh, my God!
Yeah, he died because Chainsaw plowed him over.
Jeez.
I stole his wallet, but whatever.
All right. Now, Hank.
I'm starting to believe it.
No, it's true, though. The name was in the air, and it came to me right
That's
then.
right.
Have you ever thought that maybe there was some sort of supernatural... do you ever feel like maybe you were touched by his soul as he exited this earth?
Well, it made all of us wonder because, okay, Chester is a good old man name.
Mm-hmm.
Phelps is a classic old goofball kind of Chester Phelps. But the chances, the coincidence is a little bit of a stretch when you're driving through and he died that afternoon and you look back at the clock and it must have been within an hour or so.
Wow. You know,
So do you ever feel like maybe you were...
It may have been floating through the air spiritually, yeah.
I think that's kind of cool.
I think the spirit got in the car with you, put his name in your head, and became the old man character, and then went off into the afterlife.
So now he lives on.
Right? That's right.
The real cool thing, and you should have explored this, is to contact his family and ask him what he sounded like. Because imagine if he sounded like that.
Oh
what if he
my
got
God.
inside you? Like a Patrick Swayze, Whoopi Goldberg ghost thing.
Would I have to kiss his widow?
Don't have to do that, but wouldn't it be cool if he sounded like that?
Yeah, that
Wow. Why don't you just call him up doing that voice?
You're alive!
Oh, honey, Chester.
Cheating son of a bitch, where have you been for the last 15 years?
And about that will. Damn it. I want it all back. Well, I have a story.
Okay, I want you to hold it. We
All
got to
right.
take a break. We're coming back with Shelley's and yours as well. 570-1015 is our telephone number. The Twilight Zone moments coming up. The KGB.
You faked?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
KGB. That whole thing, the whole production, it was all an act?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
What about the breathing, the panting, the moaning, the screaming?
Fake, fake, fake.
So she faked it. So what? You know, I faked it. What? How many times did you do this?
All the time. All the time.
Tell me the truth. When you listen to us, do you pretend you're listening to someone else?
You think I was faking?
I've had better.
Mama.
Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. KGB.
Attention Escondido and surrounding North County areas. Are you ready for live rock and roll every Friday and Saturday night? Are you? Then prepare yourself for the new Second Wind Bar Escondido. This brand new club features live classic rock on Friday and Saturdays with no cover charge. No cover charge. And a huge dance floor. You can shoot pool or just kick back and watch a game on satellite TV. The Second Wind Escondido has tons of great traps and drink specials. And of course, there are ATMs when you need fast cash. And your credit is always welcome with lots of free parking. Wow, credit and free parking. That's right, they'll take your credit card. The Second Wind Escondido is open every day from 10 in the morning until 2 a.m. It's the Second Wind Bar Escondido, 1320 East Valley Parkway. Call 760-746-7408. Playing tonight and tomorrow night at the new Second Wind in Escondido with serious guys. Also check out www.secondwindbars.com. Second Wind Bar in Escondido is located at 1320 East Valley Parkway.
Before Oprah. I think we're mad at the wrong things. Before Limbaugh. I believe free speech is the best defense against fascism. Before O'Reilly.
You're trying to get us not to behave like Americans.
One man made us think. Phil Donahue.
Remember me?
Now Phil's back with an all-new hour of personalities, hot topics, and of course, plenty of opinion.
Get in there. They have no right to keep you out.
Donahue, weeknights 8/7 Central, premieres July 15th on America's News Channel, MSNBC.
Whether it's exploring to find that perfect fly fishing spot or merely braving roads turned treacherous by a thunderstorm, the certified pre-owned Lexus RX 300 can help put adventure back into your life. Even better, it can take the adventure out of purchasing a previously owned SUV. After all, right now, for a limited time, our entire inventory of certified pre-owned RX 300s comes with a new car-like 4.9% APR financing for terms up to 66 months. Each monthly payment of $17.31 per thousand borrowed, even lower than our usual rates. And to even further minimize the risk of unpleasant adventures, every certified pre-owned RX 300 comes with the Lexus of warranties, 3 years from your date of purchase or 100,000 total vehicle miles. So put some adventure into your life and take some out while you're at it. See your Lexus dealer in Carlsbad, El Cajon, or Kearney Mesa, and ask about our low 4.9% APR and other special lease or finance programs.
Tier 1 customers only, 4.9% APR to qualified customers through Lexus Financial Services. No down payment if qualified. Take delivery by 7/30/102. Not available in Hawaii. See your dealer for finance and limited warranty details.
Now?
No.
How about now?
Oh, no.
Okay?
Not okay.
You ready to kiss me now?
No.
Grilled onions, crispy bacon, melted cheese, and a big, juicy all-beef patty piled high with more grilled onions. The Grilled Onion Bacon Cheeseburger. New at Carl's Jr. Not everyone is going to love all those onions as much as you will. At participating restaurants for a limited time.
Carl's Jr. is now open late because when you get home after a night out, chances are you don't want what's in the fridge. Hours may vary.
At Singular Wireless, we found an improv comedian to tell you about Singular Nation, but only if she used the following words.
Bobsledding.
Calzone.
Polka.
Go.
Okay, so I just started taking this bobsledding class because I totally thought it would help me meet people, right? And because the last class I took was a polka class, and those guys were total dorks. So I decided to go for, like, some more athletic people. And so that's why I joined this bobsledding team. And when I called up for the class using my Singular Nation plan, I never have to pay roaming, and I never have to pay long distance, which is, like, a total bonus. When I called, this guy totally said, yeah, you can come take the class, and you will never believe what his name was. It was totally Calzone.
You got it. Singular Nation. Never pay roaming, never pay long distance. And get 3,500 nationwide night and weekend minutes per month on select plans. And if you donate $20 to Special Olympics, you'll get a cool Motorola T193G phone. Free with 2-year service agreement. Call 866-SINGULAR for details. Singular Wireless. What do you have to say? Credit approval and activation required. Some restrictions apply.
You hear a lot of car makers talking about best-selling this and competition that. But one name continually stands out. Ford. When you're talking cars, trucks, and SUVs, year after year, they continue to dominate. The Ford Ranger is still the best-selling compact pickup. The Explorer has continually outsold its competition. And listen to this. F-Series has not only been the #1 selling truck for 25 years, it's been the best-selling vehicle for 20 of them. Ford also has the best-selling brand of cars like Taurus, Mustang, and Focus, the best-selling car in the world. With all the cars, trucks, and SUVs Ford sells in Southern California, it's no wonder they have 5 of America's 10 bestsellers. So if you're looking for a full-size truck, compact truck, mid-size car, small car, or an SUV, go see your San Diego County Ford dealer. Because it's a great time to get a great deal on the Ford you want.
Vehicle sales by division based on RL Bowl calendar year 2001.
.105 KGB FM San Diego. The KGB race team returns to Cajon Speedway Saturday night. I'll be there in the fastest 3/8 mile paved oval in the West in the Valvoline oil lubricated Poway Chevrolet Chevelle of Sombrero Mexican food. The 527 Big Bad Blanco Burrito Bomber. I also want to drop a hello to my friends Ken and Kim at Marketing Works, your logo store with die-cut vinyl and embroidery and all sorts of bitchin' business boosters in El Cajon and Ramona. Marketing Works. KGB Racing brought to you by Sombrero Mexican Food with 11 convenient locations, soon to be 12. They, of course, are your spot for the new KGB Stars and Stripes bumper sticker. If you want to go racing Saturday night, 448-8900, your phone number for tickets in the 619 area code, or cruise online to CajonSpeedway.com. We were just talking about Twilight Zone moments, and Cookie had shared his. Shelley, next, here on the Best of Dave Shelley and Chainsaw. It's the KGB.
All right, Shell, bring it on.
Well, I think my mother is just like psychic, because I was out here about 6 years ago, and maybe 5 years ago, and my girlfriend and I were going out for a night of dancing on the town, so we called a cab. And we're getting into the cab, and like all of us trying to get in at the same time, ended up my hand got slammed in the door. Ouch. Big time. Mom's on a business trip in Atlanta, so it would have been 3 hours later. Right? So, swear to God, Mom jolts upright in bed.
That's so weird.
And it's like, I've got to call Shelley. I've got to call Shelley. Well, she didn't call that night because she knew it was, late. It was middle of the night where she was. Next morning, she calls me and says, "Are you all right?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm fine. My friend's here from out of town, and we've been having a good time, and we went out dancing last night, and, da-da-da." My hand hurt. It was a bad slam, but I just telling her the light stuff. She said, tells me, I woke up at
such and such a time.
And I'm like, that's when we were taking the cab. She said, yeah, I bolted upright thinking, oh my God. And she had thought, she had this vision that I'd smashed my face. And I'm like, no, it was just my hand. So it was good news.
Wow.
But she knows these things. It's unbelievable.
That's like a Time Life book.
Mm-hmm. She knows when her kids are in trouble.
It's also a mom thing, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to have some fun?
Yeah.
Can I just hit you on the head with a board?
No.
Oh, wait. Hang on. Let's test it. Can I hit you on the head with a board and see if your mom calls? Can I just pinch you?
No.
Come on.
No.
Be fun.
No. For you.
All right, I got an idea.
Yeah.
Let's call your mom.
Yeah.
And then we'll have Boyer stick you with a pin.
No.
And see if your mom goes, ow! Come on!
No, I don't want to do that. No, that'd be bad.
I think that would be awesome.
She's like that, though. She's even more connected with my youngest brother. She seems to know what's going on with him all the time.
Pretty weird.
Yeah.
All right, Twilight Zone moment. Inspired by Spielberg discovering the grave of the star of his movie, Saving Private Ryan. He's just wandering around looking for a good place to set up, and all of a sudden he stumbles upon the grave of John Miller.
The main character.
It's KGB, Dave Shelley and Chainsaw Radio Show. Here's Debbie next. Hey, Debbie.
Yes.
Got a Twilight Zone moment?
Yes, I do, as a matter of fact. It's from 26 years ago. I was living in a house which then, in Encano, was over 100 years old. It was a big, old, huge house, and the master bedroom had 2 interior doors in it. One of them had been painted, God, probably for 20 years, painted over and over and over again. And we had tried to get it open, but unsuccessfully, and we just gave up. I used to bake cookies all the time, about 10, 12 dozen at a time. And every time I did, the oven would shut itself off if I didn't watch the knob. And if I did watch the knob... So
excuse me, what knob are you talking about?
The oven knob.
The one that controlled the...
knob.
The what?
The temperature knob on the oven.
And it would turn off unless you looked at it?
Unless I looked at it the whole time.
What?
It would shut itself off. And then we didn't know how to explain it except for that it was a ghost. We even named the ghost, named it Captain. And...
Captain, the ghost of cookies.
Yes. And he only had a problem with cookies. I could bake anything else and be fine. And if I stared at the oven knob so that he couldn't shut it off,
you wouldn't see
open the kitchen cabinets. The kitchen cabinet doors would come flying open.
Well, get out of here.
Well, that's not the weird part.
Wait a minute. Were you baking these cookies with any brandy in them? Any cooking sherry involved here, Debbie?
It was Alice B. Toklas days, but...
Uh-huh. So if you were staring at the knob to make sure the ghost cookie, the cookie ghost, if you're staring at it to make sure you... So he didn't want you to see his little ghost hand turning off the knob. So if you did that, he would open the cabinets that couldn't open?
No, it was the door in the bedroom that couldn't open. He would open the kitchen cabinet.
Okay. Right.
And you'd look to see, oh my God, what's going on? Because the cabinet doors would go flying open and shut and stuff. And then he'd shut off the oven.
He hated them cookies.
I was home alone by myself one day, baking cookies and staring at the knob so I could get my cookies baked. And
this is the weirdest thing.
He kept opening the cupboard doors, but I was ignoring it and just staring at the knob on the oven. And all of a sudden I heard this huge boom from down the hall. I was scared to death because I thought I was home alone. I went running down the hall, and the door to the master bedroom was open.
The one that couldn't open?
The one that couldn't open. That was
we're all gonna die, gee. You're freaking me out, Debbie.
And it was when I looked at it, you could see where the paint had been forced open. It was like almost scallop edged. And I was thinking, oh my God, you know, but I calmed down and I thought, well, good, at least now we can use this door. I can't wait till everybody comes home and tells them. So when they came home and I went to tell the story, take them down the hall to see it, the door was closed again.
Oh, you're making it up.
I swear to God. And that's what they kept telling me. You're making it up, you're making it up. And they gave me crap for weeks.
And you couldn't
A couple weeks later, I was baking cookies again. We were all staring at the oven knob to make sure it wouldn't happen, and boom,
staring at the
down
knob. Help me stare at the knob. I gotta get these peanut butter patties done. Help me stare at the knob here, Joe. And it happened
down
again.
the hall with that boom, and sure enough, the door's wide open, and everybody just freaked. And then they had to believe me because there it was. And so we went and took the door off the hinges and planed it and took the paint off of it so it couldn't seal again.
Oh, that had to frustrate the cookie ghost something awful. It's got no doors to open.
Well, now, when the door closed again and nobody would believe you that it had been open, was the paint sealed back?
Yeah.
Oh, you're making it.
Oh, my God, it's a real ghost.
Debbie.
Yes.
Now, you got to tell me the truth. Did you ever do drugs in your life?
Yes.
Well, this was Alice B. Toklas days, but it wasn't...
what does that mean?
I wasn't.
LSD.
LSD.
You know, and I don't believe in ghosts. I still don't believe in ghosts. But I just
do believe in ghosts. I do believe in ghosts. I do. Wow. All right, Debbie, were you doing LSD when you made the cookies?
No.
You would explain an awful lot. I'd be a lot happier. It's pretty early to be freaked out like this. That's a great one, Debbie.
Yeah,
great story.
Thank you.
All right, thanks a lot.
Okay.
See you later.
Bye.
This music is very unnerving. All right, Twilight Zone moments. Your true life Twilight Zone moments continue now here on the KGB. 570-1015 is our number. Here is Ruth. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Pretty good. I personally am kind of a ghost magnet, but one of the best ones that I have, I grew up here in Hamul. We moved into the house when I was like 7 years old, and we had a ghost in the house.
You on the good side or the bad side of Hamul?
The good side of Hamul. Before there was a good or bad side of Hamul. I lived there.
One of my neighbors.
Yeah. Double wide.
Yeah, we're pretty rich.
Yeah, definitely. We think we are. But we had like louvered doors in the hallways and stuff. It's an old house, and a door would blow open, and at first it kind of freaked everybody out because all the house would be closed up, and you know how cold it gets out in Hamul if you don't have heat in the house. So we'd close the door or whatever, but it would just keep opening, and so pretty soon it got to be we figured out we had a ghost, and it would be kind of a running joke to say, "Hey, George, close the door," and the door would close after it had opened.
Wait a minute. There is no one there named George?
No, there was no one there named George.
So you had like a clapper for the door?
Exactly. If the door opened, we'd go, "Hey, George, close the door. It's cold in here," and it would close back up.
Wow.
That's great.
And it was just kind of a running joke, and he's always been there.
That is cool.
Ghost
slave.
Yeah.
Nice.
Why didn't you ever try, "Hey, George, dust"?
Yeah, for sure, in Hamul. Well, the creepy thing is...
You know that.
Years later, we had bought the house from an old lady and kind of kept in touch with her over the years, and she had moved back to Arkansas. So, years later, my dad was living in Nebraska. I went out to visit him. We decided to take a drive and visit her in Arkansas. So we went up there, and we were talking to her and her daughter and everybody, and they were asking about the house and how everything was going because my dad was renting it out. And I turned to her daughter, and I said, "Yeah, you know the house is haunted, right? And yeah, there's a ghost named George." And she got just flat-faced and said, Why do you call him George? And I said, "Because that's his name. It's always been George. We've just always called him that."
And you just made that up, right?
You just made it up.
Right.
Yeah. And she turned around and she said, "I know there's a ghost. It's my brother. He died in Vietnam, and my mother bought the house with his insurance money from his death. And he's always been there, and we used to do the same thing. Hey, George, whatever, when we lived there, too."
Wow.
So poor George didn't do enough fighting for his country and dying.
Now he's my slave.
Now you're making him get up and close the damn door all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Give him a break.
Yeah, well, if he wants to hang around, he's got to earn his keep.
That's right.
Wow.
Definitely.
Unbelievable.
I mean, I've got stories for you, honey. I could talk all afternoon.
Does he ever mess with the cookies?
No, he never messed with the cookies, no. But I did have a ghost when I lived elsewhere.
Well, hang on a second here, Ruth. I want to put you on hold for a second. Seriously, I want to put you on hold.
Okay.
And I want to have you on our Halloween show,
Yeah,
okay?
no kidding. Okay.
Will you do that for me?
Yeah.
Hang on, we're going to get your phone number. Shooty, write down Ruth's name and number for Halloween, okay?
Yep.
All right, 570-1015 is our number here, the KGB. Here is Ira. Ira, you there?
Yeah.
What's
I'm here.
happening?
Yeah, you want me to go from the beginning again?
You're on the air now.
Oh, okay.
So let's hear your story. You have a Twilight Zone kind of story, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Let's hear it.
In February of 1980, I went to work for a company up in Bakersfield, California in the oil fields. And we had crew trucks that we would drive out to the rig in the morning and drive them back to the yard in the afternoon where we had our locker rooms and showers and the office was there and extra equipment and stuff. We had a mechanic working there named Frank, and this was in 1983. And I come back one afternoon, parked the truck, and I'm walking towards the locker room, and Frank's laying underneath one of the rigs in the yard there working on it, and as I walk by, he goes, "Hey, Ira, how's it going?" And I turned to look at him, and boom, instant like tunnel vision, and everything kind of got real slow, and I'm talking to Frank, as I'm walking towards the locker room. I got in the locker room, and I went, wow, that was a weird feeling, what was that?
Did it go away?
Yeah, it went away. After I talked for a while and I walked into the locker room, it went away. And about a week later, I'm out at the rig one morning. It's early morning, and we got two-way radios and stuff in our crew trucks, and I'm trying to call Frank because there was something wrong with the rig. And Frank's like really quick on the radio. He's real punctual, And I'm on the radio, and I'm calling and calling and calling, and I can't raise Frank. Well, my tool pusher comes driving up.
No,
and he
that's
goes,
a terrible... Jeez. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
It's a job title.
Go ahead.
No, it's a tool pusher, not a pusher.
Okay.
Right.
He comes driving up, and he goes, "You're not going to get a hold of Frank." And I go, "Why?" And he said, "Frank got killed an hour ago." He said, "Some guy ran a red light and hit his truck broadside and killed him."
Whoa.
So, a year and a half later, I'm still working at the same company. And there was a big country western thing going on there at the fairgrounds, and they were having a big country western concert. The company I worked for had bought tickets for everybody that worked there to go to this concert. Well, a whole bunch of people that were going to go were going to meet at my condo, and we were going to party a little bit, and then we were going to leave there and go to the fairgrounds. I'm upstairs taking a shower and getting dressed and everything, and my stairs in my condo, as you come downstairs about halfway, they turn right and come down the rest of the way, and you're looking like right into the dining room. So I come walking downstairs, and I make the turn, and a bunch of people in there, and one of the guys sitting at the dining room table goes, "Hey, Ira, what's up?" And I look at him, boom, instant tunnel vision again.
Oh, great. You didn't give him this...
Frank!
You know what? I got goosebumps, and my hair started standing up.
No, it's not
stuff.
Frank. It's another guy.
No, it's another guy.
You didn't give him the stink eye, did you, Ira?
What?
You didn't give him the stink eye, did you?
No, it wasn't me, man. I'm just picking up on this. I'm not the sender. I'm just a receiver.
That's right.
So some guy says, "Hey,"
Yeah,
and you know the
he goes,
words
"Hey, Ira,
next.
how's it
I'm
going?"
not going to say them.
And I look at him, and boom, instant tunnel vision again.
Yeah.
And I talk to him a little bit, and it finally goes away. So we go to the concert, and we party and everything. A week later, we were working over in Taft, California, which is like 50 miles from Bakersfield, and we were commuting back and forth. On the way back from Taft one night from work, he flipped his truck and got killed.
Wow. So you've got a stink eye.
No, it's not me. I'm not doing it. I'm
He
just
gets
picking
the
up
message.
on this stuff.
Sees it coming.
Yeah.
Huh?
You see it coming.
Yeah. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Well, wait. Are your eyes okay while you're talking to me?
Yeah.
Because I'm going to hang up real quick if you start.
No. I wanted to ask you a question,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Is there something wrong with your phone?
Why?
Because it sounds like you're talking in a tunnel, man.
Oh.
Oh, God! Stop it!
Get out of here. I hate
Get
that.
out! Oh, jeez.
Look, you only got a stink eye. You don't have stink ears.
That's right.
Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. Back home on 101 KGB. You hear a lot of car makers talking about best-selling this and competition that. But one name continually stands out. Ford. When you're talking cars, trucks, and SUVs, year after year, they continue to dominate. The Ford Ranger is still the best-selling compact pickup. The Explorer has continually outsold its competition. And listen to this. F-Series has not only been the number one selling truck for 25 years, it's been the best-selling vehicle for 20 of them. Ford also has the best-selling brand of cars like Taurus, Mustang, and Focus, the best-selling car in the world. With all the cars, trucks, and SUVs Ford sells in Southern California, it's no wonder they have 5 of America's 10 bestsellers. So if you're looking for a full-size truck, compact truck, mid-size car, small car, or an SUV, go see your San Diego County Ford dealer. Because it's a great time to get a great deal on the Ford you want.
Vehicle sales by division based on RL Bowl calendar year 2001.
There are some great ways to get money in this world. If you got a rich uncle, you could inherit it. If you're seriously lucky in Vegas, you could win it. You could steal it from a Bromwitz on the golf course, or if you want a more reliable method, you could save it. You could keep it in your pocket. It never sees the light of day by logging on to Hotwire for your next trip. Hotwire flat out gets you better travel deals. With Hotwire, you can save up to 50% or more on flights on major full-service airlines. Now, for those trips when you don't have to fly at an exact time of day, you can take your flexibility and turn it into big savings on Hotwire. And you don't have to fly like a red-eye or My God Will It Fly Airlines. Hotwire has negotiated incredible deals called Hot Fares with their quality travel partners. In addition to flights, Hotwire's got fantastic deals on hotel rooms and car rentals, too. Hey, take the Hotwire Travel Challenge yourself and see how much you can save. When you're easygoing about the times of day you fly, Hotwire is the place to save your money and save big. Log on to Hotwire today.
From the land down under, Niagara's thunder, and everywhere under the sun. Fill up your bag, come on and make tracks. With two people coming together as one. Ayers rocks around the clock, and the Motor City's rolling all day. No way to fight it, no rules, just right. We're going out, backing in the USA. Backing out, backing in the USA. Out, backing in the USA. Great state, good times, we're gonna show you the way. We're going out, backing in the USA.
For juicy steak and a bloomin' onion, don't just go out. Go Outbacking.
Outbacking in the USA.
Outback Steakhouse. No rules, just right.
When people think of Baja, they think about fish tacos, but they don't realize that shrimp tacos are just as popular.
You loved them last summer, and now they're back. Ralph Rubio of Rubio's Baja Grill talks about crispy shrimp tacos.
When you eat a crispy shrimp taco, I mean, it's really an experience. I mean, you got all these things going on. You got a hot, soft corn tortilla, crispy shrimp, ancho chili sauce, salsa fresca. There's hot and cold. There's soft and crispy. All these different things happening. It's just really, really delicious.
The completely craveable crispy shrimp taco. It's back, but only for a limited time, and it's only $1.25.
Well, what's great about the crispy shrimp taco, I think it's that hot flavor, you know, the fire, the spice, the crunchiness of the shrimp. You know, we brought some fire to the Baja shrimp taco, and it's really interesting. It's really tasty.
Try the crispy shrimp taco in combo with Rubio's signature Baja Grill burrito.
And it comes with beans and chips, and it's really, really a great meal.
Rubio's Baja Grill, the true taste of Baja.
It's 9:14 on the 101.5 KGB FM San Diego. Best of Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Show. The next hour is going to be good. I just feel I can fit it all in. Comedian George Wallace on the show. Try to sneak in, hey, what's that noise? We'll talk about the first time we found out we hated Kathy Lee Gifford. And a call to a Florida colonic irrigation clinic. That is next, right after traffic with Route 66.
Thank you so much, Chris. We still have slowing North County coastline. The usual backup continues. La Costa Avenue to Manchester. Still a couple of brake lights north 805 around University from an earlier wreck. Go to Big O Tires during their Hit the Road Summer Sale. You'll get low price guarantees on the best brands of tires, plus free rotations, free flat repairs, and more. At Big O Tires, the brands, the prices, the experts. I'm Ruth 66 with Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw, 101.5 KGB.
Well, we had a bet a couple of years ago or something about someone on the show having to get washed out, as it were. So we thought we'd seek a professional opinion, a little advice. And I think we did this pretty early in the morning. 7:37, so there was no one in town here who was able to answer our questions. What do? You call back east, where they get up 3 hours before we do. And that's exactly what we did. Our call to this Florida colonic irrigation clinic. What do they do? How do they do it? I think this actually made Best Of. Dave Shelley and Chainsaw Show, the unauthorized Best Of DSC here on the KGB.
I got a number for a colonic irrigation joint in West Palm Beach, Florida. You know, they're flushing out old folks left and right.
I know.
If you got to have a colonic irrigation, that's one thing. But they have to do it in Florida. That's terrible. Because you got nothing but senior citizens coming in.
That's why I called Florida, because I figured they'd have a bunch of them.
What is this, like the Fontainebleau colonic irrigation spa?
They got them there.
I've heard from my dad that they have strip malls with like one irrigation place after another.
Does he go to Florida all the time?
He hangs down there.
Good morning, Colin Navarre. Can I help you?
Yeah, hi. Is this the hydrotherapy place?
Yes.
Yeah, hi. How you doing? We're on the radio in San Diego, California.
Uh-huh.
And we have some questions. There's someone there who can answer just a couple of real quick questions for us about colonic irrigation, hydrotherapy, that kind of thing?
Not at the moment.
Can you give me the number of a big competitor of yours who will?
No, I can't.
Yeah, thanks. Rich, what happened to their really cool?
Guess that was somebody else, right?
Yeah.
Here, wait a minute. I got another one.
All right. Just tell me what it is. Just tell me what it is.
305. What? This is in Miami, by the way. Okay. 305.
Do it in my head. Not at the moment.
Sorry, we can't help you at all.
Well, I won't be bringing my ass to your store. All right?
South Beach Colonics, good morning.
Yes, how are you? And good morning to you.
Hello.
Hi, we're calling from a radio station in San Diego, California.
Yes.
And the reason we're calling is that one of us here on the show will very soon be getting a colonic irrigation.
Mm-hmm.
And we're wondering if you could answer some questions for us about the process and what's going to happen.
Really and truly? You want me to tell you?
Really
well,
and truly?
Well, the first step begins with a person walking in the door being ready to release and to let go.
That would be Shelley.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
The second process is to know that the equipment is FDA approved, and there are only 2 FDA approved colon hydrotherapy instruments in the country, and one is the Toxogen, which is made by a company called Ditolo, and the next is called Hydrosand, which is made in Arizona.
All right.
Okay.
And now, are these, now, as you can imagine, as I'm sure you can well understand, someone who's never had this done before may be a little bit nervous, a little bit apprehensive about coming in.
Well, there's some things they need to know. They need to know that they can call, for instance, the American Association of Colon Hydrotherapists.
Okay.
And where the standard of all colonic therapists throughout the world are being aligned to do the same thing.
Okay.
We're no longer inserting the speculum. That is now a non-invasive procedure.
Well, then how do you
doing?
How do you do it then if you don't?
So the person relaxes, and you show the client on the table how to self-insert.
Oh, you know what?
And it's a much more pleasant way of doing it.
See, now that's, you know what? If I was doing this, because I may be the one who has to do this.
That's right.
And I was gonna ask my my colonic technician if I could jam myself.
Well, it's not jamming yourself. It's knowing that you have 9 body openings, and they are all made to release.
Right.
And there is a passage, if you look in Grey's Anatomy, the passageway between the anal sphincter muscles and the rectum.
How come I don't?
On San Diego's World Class Rock, the KGB.
Happy Halloween. You are with Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. All right. People who were caught Shell.
Yeah.
People who were caught doing something when they thought they were alone. Innocent enough, a little air guitar, a little singing.
Nothing wrong with that. It's just embarrassing. A little bit
Innocent enough, a little love making to a pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
A hollowed out pumpkin. Here is Shannon. I know you waited a long time, and I appreciate that. Shannon, what's up, girl?
No problem. Hi, Dave. I'm going to make it quick. I'm probably going to lose you guys. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
My husband, after work on a Friday night, said I'm going to go to happy hour. I'm like, that's cool. Go ahead. And so I went home and I started doing the home banking and I'm online. And I noticed that he had taken some money out of the bank from Pure Platinum.
Uh-oh.
So I took it upon myself to call my sister and say, come on, let's go on a little trip. So we went.
You mean it shows up that quickly?
That quick, it's instant, yeah.
He had done like an ATM thing
Yes.
at Pure Platinum.
Yeah.
Is he
Pretty
allowed?
smart, huh?
Is he allowed to play there?
No.
No.
Well, he said no. He said that's not his gig. Like he doesn't.
Right.
He doesn't think that that's cool to go there and
I
like,
would
give
never
chicks
do that.
money.
Right.
You know. So I'm like, okay, cool. That was before we got married. So I'm like, so I didn't think he would ever go.
Okay.
So I wanted to see, wow, you know, he's really there. I'm going to go check it out. And plus, like, I'm in a fragile state. I'm pregnant, so I like call my sister so I don't get all emotional.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, I walked in and he was all googly-eyed at the girl, and
Oh boy.
he was so surprised.
And how pregnant were you?
3 months.
Okay, so not really visibly.
No,
Okay. So you walked in. Did you let your presence be known?
Not yet. No, I was kind of. It only took me like 40 seconds. That's all I could stand.
Yeah.
You know.
So
it was.
you left without announcing yourself?
No, I went up to him. I got him,
Oh.
and I said, "Let's go. Time to go home. Your fun is over."
Oh.
And he just his jaw dropped and.
And his
It was-
tail
it was
between his
really
legs.
Funny, actually.
They always have the same look on their face when you apprehend them.
Oh, he couldn't believe it. And then he was with.
Have you
his softball
apprehended
buddy.
them before, Shell?
I just said they've always had the same look on their face.
Well, you're speaking from a place of experience.
There has been at least one apprehension.
What did you do?
That provoked that. Sometimes you just
Don't want to talk about it?
No, don't.
Didn't
sorry.
think you did. That's why you brought it up, huh?
But they all have that same look on their face.
Hey, you know what? If you're going to talk about it, you got to talk about it.
Who? Which one? Champ 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Current.
Talk or zip?
Current.
Talk.
A past one.
Okay, that's
Oh,
fine.
that's
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah. Who was caught in a solo situation.
What?
Lappy Dancy.
No, all alone.
Chainsaw.
All alone.
Oh.
All alone.
Pulling a fife.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Shooting putty at the moon.
I thought you were up here. You straightening things up.
Releasing
you
the
are.
hostages.
Yeah. Yeah.
Evicting the testicular squatters, Chainsaw.
And the look on the face is always.
What? It's that good look that you do on the radio show.
Yeah, well, they know what I mean.
Mommy came in and she called me one-handed, dreaming about the girl next door. Picture this, I was looking at Kirkin, should've locked the bedroom door. How could I get caught while I was picking up a pound of meat? All this time she was standing there, I'm polishing my good friend Pete.
When you are a young man, you need a little thriller. Keep a dirty magazine underneath your pillow. You never admit when you tenderize a steak, or when you've been wrestling with a one-eyed snake.
A box of Kleenex on the counter,
I wasn't me
a tube of lotion on the sofa.
to beat my meat.
Hear my breathing getting louder.
I wasn't here.
All of a sudden it was over. Mommy came in and she caught me one-handed, looking for the unicorn. Picture this, I had roped that pony, had him in a tug of war. How could I be casual while the general salutes my feet? And the bishop, he was standing there, shivering for lack of heat. Can you tell that I'm embarrassed for the shame that I caused? So that purple-headed warrior will have to be flogged.
When you started simulating your little fella, you spoken that bad like a young Lupinella. You'll never get a real woman, ain't no way. But you can play choke it with the chicken all day.
Mommy came in and she caught me one-handed, dreaming about the girl next door. Picture this, I was looking at cooking, should've locked the bedroom door. How could I get caught while I was picking up a pound of meat? All this time she was standing there, I'm polishing my good friend Pete.
You're listening to Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. This is the KGB.
Teresa,
Yeah.
pop quiz. You ready?
Yep.
First of all, give me call letters and a time check.
101 KGB 757 on Halloween Day.
That's excellent. You're on your way to an A+. Ready for the next one?
Uh-huh.
What is the USA $100,000 KGB song of the day?
Tom Petty. Oh, I don't remember the name.
don't.
I got it like that, or
No, don't back down. Get it right.
Tom Petty something.
If you
I'll
back-
recognize it when I hear it.
I know. If you back down from this, I'm going to be really upset with you, Teresa.
It's not Don't Do Me Like That.
No, it's not.
Mm-mm.
It is not Don't Do Me Like That. I know you're not going to back down from this challenge.
I gotta get it right, or
It's killing her. I've said it to you 3 times so far.
Don't back down.
I won't back down.
I won't back down.
I won't back down. At least you knew it was Tom Petty. And you said you'd know it when you hear it.
Right. Yeah.
And
hopefully I'm in winner.
I've completely forgotten what the third question was for you now.
When is Dave Shelley and Chainsaw on at night?
How did you know that? How did you know I was going to ask that? I have to know how you knew that. And you gave and you gave it away, by the way, for one thing. But just when are we on is the question. But how did you know that? Because I did it before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. When is the Dave Shelley and Chainsaw Radio Show on the KGB?
In the morning.
And
At night.
yeah, good enough. Whatever. Started out strong, finished like a C+. Kind of like a night at El Cajon Speedway, huh? All right, Teresa.
Want to
Welcome.
hear my embarrassing moment?
Well, people are calling in to tell me about something that they were doing. They thought for sure that they were alone. Apparently, all of Shelley's boyfriends sneak upstairs to whack.
Oh.
Not getting enough of the good stuff, huh?
I said one. That's all I said.
And apparently, there's this particular face that they all make. Now, of course, it was only one, but they all make it, apparently. All one of them.
The Home Alone face.
Yeah.
Right.
All one of them.
I just got
Nice
caught.
back
I'm
pedal.
just a
I
rider.
didn't say it happened once.
Didn't pick up
maybe
on it
it happened
at
more
all.
than once.
Yeah. So anyway, what happened to you when you thought you were alone?
Well, I used to live with my boyfriend and his roommate. And my boyfriend went to work, and I thought my roommate had gone to work. So I get up out of bed. I only got a little half shirt on. I start to house clean. So I'm house cleaning, vacuuming naked, singing. I just got a half shirt on. And I'm vacuuming. All of a sudden, I hear this door slam, and this guy say, "Hey, Teresa," and I ducked.
Oh, boy. Did he see you?
Well, yeah, he had come in already seen me vacuuming, was a gentleman, walked back out, slammed the door so I know he was there.
Jeez. So this is just a roommate. It was platonic. There was nothing intimate between you two?
No, I live with my boyfriend. He was our roommate.
And he
So
got to see
saw
you
me-
naked?
He saw me butt naked.
Yeah.
At least I wasn't banging on the bathroom floor.
Did you ever get to see him naked?
No, I didn't.
Never got to even up the score.
No, I didn't.
That's too bad.
I always seem to get caught vacuuming naked.
Really? It's happened more than once?
One other time.
Teresa, what's this need to house clean naked?
Why have clothes on? You're cleaning. You're busy.
No, wait, I don't understand. Walk me through it so I understand. And you're talking to a dumb guy here. Come on, explain it to me.
I get home, I shred clothes, I clean.
Okay, you get home, you tear off your clothes, and then you start cleaning.
That's right.
Yes. Well, that's what I do.
It's like that American Beauty and Ed Benning. She strips down, cleans the place up.
Sure.
Dave, I got a quick question for you.
Go.
Did Mike Brady have his own car?
Sure he did.
Okay.
Yeah, why?
Well, I got into an argument with a friend last night, and I said I'm going to call my friend Dave at the radio station because he's a Brady Bunch guru.
What was the argument?
He said Mike Brady did not have his own car. He worked out of his house. All they had was his
Oh, nonsense. No.
And I said, no.
He was an architect who worked at an office. He
That's
had
what I
the
told
den. I believe it was, Boyer will know this one. Was it a Plymouth? I know they had a station wagon.
Convertible, wasn't it?
Well, I know that there was a
No,
station
I think
wagon.
the convertible was Greg's.
Well, Greg had that old convertible that he made look really nice, but by the time he was done tuning it up, when he'd honk the horn, the windshield wipers would go off.
Yeah.
That was a bad episode.
And then he seems to think that there is a Grossmont, California.
Really?
So I said, no, you're wrong. There is no Grossmont, California. There's Grossmont Center area.
You got to hang out with a smarter group of friends, Teresa.
You know what?
He's from back east.
You know, you want to talk about embarrassing moments walked in on?
Oh,
I wasn't
Chris knows about that.
I wasn't alone, but it was an intimate moment with my lady.
Mm-hmm.
And guess who walked in just at the exact wrong moment?
Crud?
Teresa.
Teresa?
Teresa.
This Teresa?
This Teresa.
It's Teresa.
Was she vacuuming
I saw
naked?
Chris in action.
I mean, I was like in the most action you could possibly have in action.
I saw it all, Dave.
Was the fur flowing like seaweed underwater?
It was just,
How did this come about? How do you know Teresa, and how did she walk in on you while you were having the most action that you can possibly have?
Buffy's my best friend.
Who is?
Buffy.
Oh, okay, all right.
Yeah. I mean, it was like a Sunday morning. Had gotten up, had Grand Marnier French toast.
Were there any numbers involved?
We had already
when you were having the most action you could possibly have, because that to me is the most action you can possibly have.
We had already gotten to 0 and missiles away.
Oh, that's
launching,
not the
launching at the time.
That's not what he's talking about.
Yeah, I was talking about a different number.
Oh.
Yeah.
No. I had already completed the countdown, and launch had begun. And while we were in the midst of a frontal attack...
Did it work? Did it work, or was it suddenly a limited strike?
You know, it was too late. It was too
Missiles
late.
away?
Missiles away. That's right. One of like 4.
Just like failsafe.
Exactly.
You wanted to call the missiles back, but suddenly the phone in Moscow was melting, and there was no more Kremlin on the line.
You can't do it. We had 4 missiles, set for launch, and the first one was away, and you can't stop the other 3 behind it.
I know it. You can't.
And there's the door. Oh,
What about knocking?
Oh, where were you? In a bedroom?
In a bedroom.
You were in a bedroom behind closed doors.
Behind closed doors. No one knows.
Teresa?
But Teresa knows what goes on behind.
Teresa? She's eating the phone. You're just walking in on closed bedroom doors?
Oh, yeah. Why not?
Well, why not?
Well,
well, she's been caught naked so many times.
It's just nothing to her.
Feels the need to catch other people now.
She's just desensitized.
Dave, I'm at work.
I gotta go.
Gotta go.
I'm gone. Bab. Bab.
Yeah.
How are you, Bab?
This is Bob.
What's up, Bab?
Dave.
Yeah.
You dumb son of a bitch.
What's up?
Hey, man. I got an embarrassing moment, kind of.
An embarrassing Mormon?
Moment.
Oh, they said Mormon.
Well, my wife was Mormon at the time.
All right. Just
But,
like God Boy.
Just
like God Boy. God Boy's Mormon.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
I'm married into Mormon. I know all about the Mormon underwear and everything.
All right, go ahead.
But we just had our first baby, okay? And, it's...
I know.
The doctor says, wait, 6 weeks or so before you can do it. Well, I was in the shower one morning and doing my duty, shooting putty at the moon or whatever you want to call it. And my wife walks in, and she just kind of says, what are you doing?
What do you think I'm
And,
doing?
Dave, the only thing I could think to say was,
Nothing.
what? I'll wash this sumbitch as fast as I want to wash it.
Okay. All right, thank you, Bob.
He was grouting the tile.
Mormon humor.
Here is Mark on a KHB. How you doing there, Mark?
Hey, pretty good, Dave.
Dave. Are you a naked vacuumer?
Not. I wish. My story, I guess, isn't as good as the rest of them. But the love of my life is my little red sports car, and I got a brand new radio on it. It's a killer system, and I'm sticking in the mini disc of Genesis being played by the London Symphony Orchestra, and there's this medley of Lamb Light Down on Broadway into Musical Box, and I'm singing along with it, having a great time, and coming up to the crescendo, and not noticing that the traffic is really clumping up. And
Clumping? I hate clumping traffic.
You know, I'm just driving along, the wind through my hair, the sound had turned up, and I'm singing, and I come up to the crescendo of Music Box, which is, you know, why don't you touch me, you know, as loud as I can, and there's a busload of teenagers right next to me, stopped, who give me a standing O at the crescendo.
Really?
It was really embarrassing. I want to crawl under the seat.
Just singing out loud for everyone to hear right there.
Yeah, well, like you say, especially the lyrics, you know.
Yep. And you always sing so good when everyone's just sitting there staring at you.
Yeah. It's been a hard day's night.
Ugh.
Now I know like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, I find the thing that you do will make me feel alright.
I fantasize that's how Ruth sings.
That sounds like your mom, kind of.
No, my mom is much more. Well, it's been a hard day's night. I've been working like a dog.
But Ruthie has more of a vibrato.
Hard day's night. I should be sleeping like a log. But when I get home to you, I find the thing that you do will make me feel alright.
That's how you sing, Ruth.
That's way better than I sing.
The DNC! Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw will be right back.
This is the KGB.
You better head straight right now to the giant Pearson Ford, because we're making it happen like never, ever before. Now, Gary, when you talk about the deep Pearson Ford discount, in most cases, we're not talking hundreds of dollars. We're talking thousands, right?
How about savings of over $6,000 right now?
What?
At over $6,000 on every U60 02 Explorer. How about a list price of $23,815 on these loaded Explorers? Yours now at a net cost of just $17,800.
The brand new Ford Explorer. These are factory fresh at Pearson Ford. Your net costs $17,800. That's incredible.
These are loaded automatic transmission, power windows, power locks, tilt and cruise.
Captain's chairs, aluminum wheels, AM, FM, CD sound system, and more.
Even the remote keyless entry. List price is $23,815, $3,515 deep Pearson Ford discount, $20,300 sale price, $2,500 cash back. Your net cost just $17,800.
$17,800, and you pick it up. Plus, understand on selected vehicles, we have 0.0% financing with your good credit, right, Gary?
This is the time to come to the Giant Pearson Ford. Sale ends July 19th.
Fairmount and El Cajon, the Giant
Pearson Ford.
Out at the fishing hole, something was wrong.
Okay, so I called Nick and I told him to bring some fish hooks, but he thought that I said fry cooks.
Fry cooks.
Yeah, and you just can't catch fish with fry cooks because they keep scaring away all the fish and coming up for air, and, you know, the bait, they keep dropping it.
It's the cellular static. Here, Sprint built the largest all-digital, all-PCS nationwide network from the ground up, reaching more than 230 million people.
Thanks.
And with the new PCS free and clear area-wide plan, you get more anytime minutes. 300 of them, plus 3,200 night and weekend minutes for $34.99 a month. And nationwide long distances included. Every minute, every day.
I think he's got one.
Nope. Just a tire.
PCS from Sprint, the clear alternative to cellular.
With a PCS free and clear area-wide plan for California, you can call to anywhere in the U.S. from anywhere in California and Nevada. Additional charge applies to off-network calls and calls made outside extended calling area. 1-year agreement required. Credit approval, activation, and termination fees apply. See store at sprintpcs.com for details.
Excuse me, sir. Do you know where there's an ATM nearby?
Sure, there's a CalFed bank right here.
Oh, I bank with... I'll get charged if I use another bank's ATM.
That's too bad. The nearest is blocks away.
Great. So I can go blocks out of my way, or I can pay an ATM fee.
Or you could take CalFed's Gold Affinity checking account for a test drive.
A test drive? Wait, who are you?
My name is Elvis Smittycamp. I'm the head of customer service for CalFed Bank.
Oh.
With our Gold Infinity account, you get great CalFed service and the freedom to use any bank's ATM with no charge from us.
You're kidding.
Nope. Just maintain a minimum balance of $10,000 in a combination of CalFed accounts, like checking and savings.
So then I can use the ATMs at... Or...
Yep. Of course, some of them might charge you for using their ATMs.
Well, that just...
Well, that's one way of putting it.
CalFed, you have more power than you think.
Certain restrictions apply. See branch for details. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Now, an important message from La Salsa regarding the San Diego shrimp crisis.
At La Salsa Fresh Mexican Grill, we sensed dissatisfaction, if you will, with our competitors' shrimp tacos. So we're offering you, the consumer, what we feel is the only real choice. La Salsa's Baja Shrimp Tacos. We take real, big shrimp, ironic, I know, and we grill them. Season them, add shredded cabbage, avocado, creamy Baja sauce, wrap it all up in 2 fresh corn tortillas, and bam! We've got a shrimp taco the competition would love to call their own. But they can't, because it's ours, tough guy. Our tacos are so good, we're going to give you your money back if you don't like them. See how the competition likes them apples. Know why we sound so confident? Because we're La Salsa, and we use big shrimp. Know why we don't pick on shrimp our own size? Because they don't have shrimp our own size. We're alone out here, man.
Baja Shrimp Tacos. Flavors this good are only at La Salsa.
So your flight's delayed, and you need to check email. But when you log on with your wireless internet connection, by the time you get any information, it's yesterday's news. But with new Express Network from Verizon Wireless, you'd be connected in no time, because you'd have the fastest wireless connection, delivering average speeds of 40 to 60 kilobits per second with a peak speed of 144. No other national wireless provider can deliver faster data access on the road and around the clock on your laptop or PDA. Now you can download faster, email quicker, and conduct business with greater efficiency. So don't get stuck on the web. Get Express Network from Verizon Wireless. One more way Verizon Wireless continues to make wireless work better and faster.
Verizon Wireless. We never stop working for you.
Subject to customer agreement and calling plan. Requires subscription to Express Network compatible PC card or phone with connecting cables purchased separately. Service not available in all areas. Restrictions and other charges apply. See brochure for full details.
Mario Andretti has won some big races in his time, many on Firestone tires. So he's proud to see the people at Firestone in another big race. To build the first everyday passenger car tire with H-rated performance benefits.
Good news. They just crossed the finish line.
New Firestone Affinity LH30 tires have arrived. And right now, the Affinity sales event puts you in the winner's circle. Buy a set of 4 before August 3rd and get a $40 factory rebate.
I love the enhanced handling for my everyday car.
Charge them on Firestone's credit plan and get special extended credit terms, plus a year of roadside assistance for your car. Absolutely free. See store for details and credit terms.
Great handling and a great deal. That's what I call unbeatable.
Come on in and get a $40 factory rebate during the Affinity LH30 sales event at a participating Firestone retailer. To find the Firestone nearest you, call 1-877-TIRE-USA. Offer ends August 3rd, so take it from Mario.
Affinity LH30. Another first for Firestone.
The DNC!
Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw will be right back.
This is the KGB.
Let me read some emails I've picked up over the last couple of days here. DSC at 101kgb.com is our email address. Says, Dear Dave, I have struggled for days over whether to share this with everyone, but it's too good to hold on to. I think it's happened to a lot of us, but here goes. Working out of the home during the day provides a lot of time alone. Obviously, I'm not accustomed to anyone being around, and we recently hired a house cleaning lady to come about every 2 weeks. Sometimes she just comes in without me knowing and starts working. Dave, the best I can figure is that she started working in the back bedrooms on the opposite side of the house from my office. It was shortly after 10 o'clock, Dave. You guys had just gone off the air. Time to get showered and head out on an appointment. I was in a great mood, excited for the day. I walked into the laundry room, placed the clothes I had on in the washer, clad only in my skivvies. I was about to head back to the shower. Stereo still on in the house, and Jim, my goodness, opened his show with none other than Bad English, the best of what I got.
Oh, I love that song.
I sprung like a cat into my office and adjusted the volume upward.
Okay.
In an attempt to rationalize my actions, let me just say, doesn't every red-blooded American male have a strong desire to be a rock star? Dave, I want to be Sammy Hagar so bad.
Oh, goody.
I went into a rage of dancing, air guitar, microphone swinging, but worst of all, singing this blessed American rock and roll classic, all this in my tighty whities. Why not? No one could see me or hear me. I was home alone.
I'm all alone.
I finished the song like it was the encore song at a concert, complete with waves and bows to the crowd. Now it was over. I left my fantasy stage, turned to head for the shower, and there, standing at the door to my office, was the house cleaner.
Yay! I hope she had her lighter lit and holding it up over her head. That's what I would have done.
Trying her best not to laugh, but even in her broken English, I could tell she was about to burst. I have no idea how much she saw or heard, but it doesn't matter. She has a story for life.
You're a dork.
Dave, maybe this would be a great bit for others to share their tales. I'm normally happy to share my identity with everyone, but this is so embarrassing, Dave. Could we just maybe go anonymous or use my unofficial title of East County Chief of Staff?
Oh, I know exactly who that is.
Who?
Brad.
Oh!
He writes to me all the time.
About your crackpot political thoughts.
Yes, he does. Well, at least I don't dance around in my underwear in front of the maid.
And then this was forwarded to me from the Washington Post, where police arrested Patrick Lawrence. I thought this was highly appropriate for Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
He's a 22-year-old white male, resident of Georgia, in a pumpkin patch nearing midnight.
Oh, no.
He's going to be charged with lewd and lascivious behavior, public indecency, and public intoxication.
Oh, no.
The suspect allegedly stated that as he was passing a pumpkin patch, he decided to stop. You know, a pumpkin is soft and squishy inside, and there's no one around here for miles. This falls into that same category of no one's here, I can do whatever I want, no one sees me.
Why don't you just dance in your underwear then?
At least I thought I was alone. Oh, no. He stated in a phone interview from jail.
Mm-hmm.
He went on to state that he pulled over to the side of the road, picked out a saucy, plump little pumpkin that he felt was appropriate to his purposes, cut a hole in it, and proceeded to satisfy his alleged need. They even have to allege his need.
Oh, that's horrible.
I guess I was just really into it, you know? He commented with evident embarrassment. In the process, this man apparently failed to notice the county police car approaching and was unaware of his audience until Officer Brenda Taylor approached him.
Oh, Andy's daughter.
It was an unusual situation, that's for sure, said the lady police officer. I walked up to him, and he's just working away at this gourd.
Oh.
So what? Good. Well worth
no
it.
way to refer to his new girlfriend.
She went on to describe what happened when she approached him.
Uh-huh.
I just went up and said, "Excuse me, sir, but you realize you're screwing a pumpkin."
What?
Oh.
He got real surprised, as you'd expect, and then looked me straight in the face and said, "A pumpkin? Damn, is it midnight already?"
Love it.
Isn't it fun when you're working your magic and suddenly you realize you have an audience? Woohoo! Yep. Steve.
Yeah.
Call letters and a time check. Bring it now.
It says 8:29 on my clock.
Well, then you really got to change your clocks back.
7:29?
7:29.
Damn it, I thought work would be a lot faster today, but oh well.
And it's KGB.
And it's KGB, yes.
Turn that radio down, bud. Tell me what's going on.
Basically, you were talking about embarrassing situations.
Well, I was talking about how people thought they were alone when, in fact, all of their actions were being witnessed. We had the guy playing who did a severely authentic air guitar routine.
Yes.
And then, of course, the lonely man in the pumpkin patch.
I thought the guy with the pumpkin patch, after a comment back to the police officer, I thought she should have let him go.
You know, when you come up with a line as good as that,
You have to be let go.
what's he hurting?
Yeah.
So anyway. You got experience with this?
How do I put this? I was 17 years old. My girlfriend at the time, back when I was in high school, her mom and her aunt, they lived in houses right next door to each other. And so I'm taking her home, and it's about, I don't know, like 9 o'clock at night or something like that. And she proceeds to surprise me with humming something like that. Anyway, And basically what had happened was my eyes were closed. I was enjoying the situation, and I looked up, and standing at the front of my car was her mom walking back from her aunt's house to her house. And she saw the whole thing, and it was quite embarrassing.
She sat there and watched?
Well, she walked by, and then she wanted, I guess, because I really...
Maybe she wanted to pick up some tips.
Right.
Maybe she wanted to try out a new technique.
Uh-huh. So anyway,
Don't grab her head, Steve.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, she proceeded to give us the whole safe sex lecture afterwards.
Well,
and,
what can we say for? Yeah.
It was very, very uncomfortable situation, needless to say.
Yeah. Thought you were alone.
Definitely thought I was alone, but...
How cruel can life be when you're having one of the best moments of your life and it turns into one of the worst moments of your life?
17 years old.
Taco salad.
Sure.
Did it mean, never mind. All right.
It was definitely a 17 years old, you'd think you could be a stallion forever, but it was like, yeah. That's all her mom's face, so it was kind of like, oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, well. You know, you live and learn.
All right, Steve.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
Bye, Dave.
See you later. 888-570-1015 is a direct connect. If you've got an occasion where you thought you were alone, you didn't think anybody was watching. We've got the sex with your girlfriend. We've got the air guitar. We've got the love to a pumpkin stories covered. So if that was one of your categories, sorry, we beat you to it.
Sure.
We'll get you on the radio next, though.
Dave Shelley and Chainsaw. KGB.
From the land down under, Niagara's thunder, and everywhere under the sun. Fill up your bag, come on and make tracks. With two people coming together as one. Ayers rocks around the clock, and the Motor City's rolling all day. No way to fight it, no rules, just right. We're going out, backing in the USA. Out, backing in the USA. Out, backing in the USA. Great state, good times are gonna show you the way. We're going out, backing in the USA.
For juicy steak and a bloomin' onion, don't just go out. Go Outbackin'.
Outbacking in the USA.
Outback Steakhouse. No rules, just right.
The Perry Markdown is at it again, offering you incredible discounts on America's favorites. Right now at Perry Ford of Poway, drive a new 2002 Ford Focus 4-door with air conditioning and stereo cassette for only $99.95. Perry's selection is huge. Great colors, great choices, and right now, a new 2002 Ford Focus with air conditioning for $99.95. And when it comes to selection, Perry customer Marianne Barth of Poway knows the Perry difference.
I think here at Perry Ford, they probably have some of the best selection that I've ever seen.
While they last, get a new 2002 Ford Focus for only $99.95. 4 at this low price, MSRP of $14,205, VINs 233,580, 153,272, 238,943, and 238,571. Factory rebate and Perry Markdown makes net cost to you only $99.95. Offer ends close of business Sunday, July 14th. Perry Ford of Poway, conveniently located 3 miles east of the 15 freeway at Poway Road.
Unless the Perry Markdown is on your car or truck, you probably paid too much.
Mo, I have a way to make employers happier with their employees.
I'm all ears, Manny.
Employees need to come to Pep Boys and have their cars checked out before it gets really hot.
And that will make bosses happy?
Sure. Heat kills car parts, right?
The battery, cooling system, air conditioner, belts, hoses, okay.
Well, if a person's car is in good shape before it gets hot, that car stands a better chance of not breaking down on the way to work.
I think you're onto something.
Instead of taking a whole day off to have a big problem fixed, they can schedule a trip to Pep Boys so it doesn't become something big.
They won't have to ask for a raise to pay for repairs.
A Pep Boys preventative heat check actually keeps the wheels of the economy moving smoothly.
Air conditioners will pump out cool air. Batteries will be charged. Hoses will hold. Life will be sunny and bright.
People will be happy with their cars. Bosses will be happy with their employees.
Manny, your summer preventative maintenance idea could be a labor relations breakthrough.
Anything I can do to help car people.
Pep Boys, we're car people.
Now at McDonald's, you can try 2 new McGriddles breakfast sandwiches. Bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddles, sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles. 2 new sandwiches with the classic taste of hotcakes with syrup baked right in.
I'm sure you recognize from our broadcasts the evil forces that have produced the trouble in our world. Trouble in our world. Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. The trouble in our world. That's enough to give you the shakes. KGB.
How are you, Tony?
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, I was going to tell you, since you guys didn't have anything to talk about,
Thank you.
was that I'm helping you out. Okay. Last night, I guess I've been watching you guys since 1994.
You've been watching us since then.
Well, I mean, listening. And I
right.
came out here because I was in the Marine Corps, and I started listening to you guys in 94. And not until last night, I stayed up late to watch you guys last night, as a matter of fact. I on TV, and I had this picture for about 5 years of what you guys have looked like, so I wanted to find out what you've looked like, and you guys look nothing like what I thought you looked like.
Big disappointment, huh?
You had a mental image of what you thought we looked like.
Yeah, and how the studio looked, and every time one of you talk or do your thing, I would picture you guys in this corner or whoever, and you guys look nothing like what I thought you looked like.
Well, was it good or bad?
Well, actually, I like Beth and all, and I think she's really sweet, but...
You like who?
Well, Beth, your wife, but I think you're really hot.
Oh, well, thank you.
I do. I was like, wow.
Well, so do I, so I appreciate that.
Why, did you think he was a big ugly guy?
Everyone thinks I'm an old man.
But, I get on the internet every once in a while to check, your website out, and you can't really tell exactly what you guys look like. It's
From
kinda,
a photograph?
Well, the only ones I've seen was just when you pull it up. I think you guys are in the bottom right corner.
I have been campaigning for multi-page nude layouts, and everybody they always say no.
Yeah, good.
And then I saw your commercial on TV, and still I couldn't see exactly what Chainsaw looks like, or Dave, you look nothing like you do on TV.
I look nothing like I do on TV?
Now you have
on that TV report she saw last night.
I don't know.
I know.
On your commercial.
Yeah?
Right.
So, but now you have a goatee, which I think is really sexy.
Well, I'm changing my look all the time, kind of like Madonna. Seriously.
Okay.
About every 6 months, I change my entire look.
It took you 6 months to grow the goatee.
It's got nothing to do with it.
And they kind of...
Almost in.
Keep using that just for men.
I think they did a cheesy bit on you guys last night, so I think it should have been longer and I don't know, showed you guys like in action on the radio. But anyways, I thought it was cool. So Shelley, you to me, I always pictured you looking like I know you guys used to watch Taxi, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We know that the redheaded
Elaine?
Boner, there you go. I thought you looked kind of like Elaine, and
you were sorely disappointed.
Well, we all are now.
Crap, because she was doing every guy on the show.
You're helping a lot.
Plus, that was 20 years ago.
Yeah, no kidding.
or like, I don't know, the same style of clothing, or because I know you always eat your little picky oranges and stuff in the morning, so I thought you'd be
That's right.
looking kind of like her.
If only Shelley could have worn the shirt with the Dalmatians with the fire hats on it.
Too bad I gave that away.
That really is a pity. That was a big, big mistake.
Yeah.
And then they kept cutting off your conversation on TV last night, kind of. I had no idea what you were talking about on TV last night.
Well, neither did they. That's why they kept They were editing just to make it make sense.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, it was cool, though. And then Chainsaw, you're going to kill me. To me, I thought you looked like, well, not exactly like him, but from a picture that I thought I saw before, You kind of looked like a tall, Sonny Bono. in my mental image of
Wait,
you.
think back to the mustache day.
But in reality, I don't, I'm thinking.
Well, okay.
Hoping.
Well, you didn't have a bushy mustache on TV last night. So I always thought, the pictures that I thought I saw of you on the internet were you had a mustache. And I couldn't see your eyes really or your hair or anything, and it was darker. So I thought you kind of...
He's got that sheepskin vest and the, the muckluck boots on.
Big
and
nose.
You were a tall, Sonny Bono
love
in my
beads.
mental image. And boy, you are nothing of what I thought you looked like, what you actually looked like.
What'd you think?
Okay, well, go ahead. I'll take my licking.
I saw a picture of Boyer on the internet next to a car, I guess, is one of the only ones they had.
And the car looked better.
It was a bomber.
Well, was it red? I don't know what it was. It's been a while. But I thought he looked really tall. Are you tall? Cause
about 6'1.5", 6'2".
Yeah, he's tall.
I thought you had dark hair.
He does.
Actually,
Brownish.
I thought you were the sexiest one of the bunch.
There.
All right.
Well, you need to.
And it's not that you're not.
How you feeling now, Shell?
I feel great. Ooh, wow.
You don't look anything like she thought, and Boyer is the hottest one of the group.
I know.
I thought she had red hair and like green eyes. Because I don't think I've ever heard you guys talk about your physical description. So I thought she had like red hair and green eyes and was, I don't know.
Hot.
Yeah. Go ahead, say it. You're making a lot of points here. Were you hoping to win the $10,000 today? Because guess
I guess
what?
I'm not.
Your number's been blocked.
Enough about you, Shell. Let's get back to the Sonny Bono thing. I mean, after seeing me, did I upgrade at least to maybe a Peter Tork or something like that?
Shooty thought you looked like Sonny Bono, too.
Nuh-uh.
Really?
Yeah, before I met you, when I used to listen on the internet.
Sonny Bono.
All right.
Well, I mean,
Sonny Bono.
Straight
and I
hair.
guess
Before or after his skiing trip?
I thought it maybe because of his voice is kind of like that in a way, sort of.
Nice to know that all those years of voice and diction and mic technique paid off. Yeah.
And then
I got you, babe.
Wait. It's continuing.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
top
Tony.
it all off.
Yeah, sure.
Your studio looks like shit.
I'm not even going to edit that.
No, it's true.
I can't because that is a fact.
I thought you guys had a studio like, am I cutting out? I thought you guys had a studio like, I watch Frasier all the time. So I thought you guys each had your own little desk or something with nice talk.
A desk? What is that?
All right, Tony. Well, that was very interesting.
I feel I can go on now.
Happy Veterans Day, Tony.
All right, you too.
See you later.
Love your show.
I love yours. See you later. I feel all right.
Well, sure. She thought you were the good-looking one, but you were bested by Boyer. How do you
It's
feel
all right.
now?
It's all right. She had compliments for me. You and Sonny might want to go have a group hug.
Yes, I will.
Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. KGB.
KGB 101.5 has one of the wildest acts in San Diego morning radio, and they've got the #1 ratings to prove it. We hung out with the classic rock station's Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw, and here are some of the sights behind the sound.
World-class rock, KGB.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get the show on, get paid. All that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars.
See, the ring made it. We were so happy last
Definitely
night.
broke the mold when they started this morning show.
Welcome to the Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw Show.
That's Dave Rickards. Shelley Dunn.
And the fun just never stops.
It never stops. The wackiness, the zaniness, it just never quits.
And Cookie Chainsaw Randolph.
I had a bit and they're rolling. It was funny.
The crew's joined by Chris Boyer on the drum kit and
Oh, yeah, he's
Abramowitz, the fall guy who just can't seem to win a bet.
It's tighty-whitey stuffed with 250 Alka-Seltzer pills.
And then what?
And then gets sprayed with water.
Antics like Bromo's payoffs are a
Jumping to hopping.
DSC trademark, part of what makes them number one.
If I'm going to be up anyway, I don't really like waking up early. But yeah, we might as well laugh and have a good day.
No one is safe.
My wife is a regular contributor to the show. And she brings that
He's taking a leak.
relatable.
These guys don't even cut each other a break. But when it's time to get down to business,
By 1 o'clock or so, we've all made notes on how we thought the show went. And we discussed that for about an hour. And by then it's 3 o'clock, and we go over ideas for the next day's show. Or else we don't.
I submit my ideas for Dave, and I instruct him. Hang on just a second. 101 KGB Classic Rock.
well, so much for that.
This is where the hilarity ensues, right behind this door. But it's not always just fun and games. Every year, the team puts out a CD of their best bits to raise money for charity.
I love this part.
When we find someone in our community who is in a time of crisis or a time of need, we can make a great attempt to improve their lives.
Okay, so maybe it's mostly fun and games, even off the air, but there's no breaking the bond that is Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw.
It's a pleasure working with these, actually 5 or 6 people, but Dave and Shelley, we've been together for almost 10 years now, and it has been great. And it keeps getting better every day.
You can feel the love in this studio, and the listeners love it too.
They were just great fun.
Nice
Thanks to KGB for having us. And if you'd like a Christmas CD of your very own or for someone special, Decade of Decadence will be available around Thanksgiving at warehouse stores.
God bless her. That was a good job,
That
Brooke.
was cute. I like that.
It's one of the few times we've been covered by somebody and we weren't embarrassed by
Exactly.
the final product. And she gave the CD a nice plug.
It's lovely.
That was a nice shot of you shooting me 6 times in the temple there, Chainsaw, or 5 times, however many.
There was no shot of me shooting you. We are not sure of the gunman.
I like the claw that came out and dumped the water bottle, though, and then just dropped it.
Yes.
In a very Michael Corleone fashion.
Really.
Same with the gun.
The gun was just dropped.
Drop the gun.
Drop the gun. Don't look at anybody. But don't look away.
Right.
That's right.
Just walk out of that restaurant.
Clemenza was my great teacher, and I did like Michael Corleone with the water and the gun.
Beauty.
Oh, God, that was funny. All right, well, there we go.
I enjoyed that. They were fun people.
Yeah, they were nice. They were nice to come out and cover us for that.
Brooke Wagner and cameraman Joe Williams. They were both very pleasant.
And we're going to put some of this stuff up on the web, and if we can get permission from Channel 5, we're going to get the raw tape, because, you know, they were out here for 3 hours, and they edit that thing down into 3 minutes. We're going to get some of the raw tape, and we're going to put the complete Boyer douching on there, because what you saw on TV...
It was so minor.
What you saw on TV was nothing compared to some of the horrors that actually occurred.
Well, it was so beautiful because he really was given the pitch for the CD and he was explaining it all.
Being serious.
The DSC charities and it was great. And all of a sudden the big flood of water comes all over his face.
That one that you saw on TV, it was, that was the first blast, and he ducked. After that, he quit caring, and he didn't duck anymore. And he just took the shot square in the
And
face.
continued to hold up the CD. Perfect shot. It was great.
He maintained his position. And the ring got on.
The ring made it. We were so happy. We were jumping up and down last night.
You and Shemp cheering?
Yes.
Hard to believe that the ring got on, what with you gluing your hand to your face and all.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Best of DSC.
This used to be a cool station until they put these dorks on.
1015 KGB.
It's Balboa Dodge's Everything Goes Super Sale. This weekend only, get savings on every single Dodge in stock. Rams, Dakotas, Durangos, and Caravans. In fact, every new 2002 Caravan EC is only $15,995. Choose the one you want, because they're all at this price. Yep, every one. Or lease your new 2002 Balboa Dodge Ram for only $199 a month, plus tax and 0 out of pocket. Just 60 months on a closed-end lease with purchase option. 0 customer cash. Zero security deposit when you use your $2,000 factory rebate on your total drive-off fee. That's zero out of pocket. It's on approved credit and excess mileage fees of 15 cents per mile based on 12,000 miles per year apply. And each Balboa Dodge comes with 7 years, 70,000-mile powertrain pledge. It's Balboa Dodge's Everything Goes Super Sale.
If you don't buy a Dodge from us, we both lose money.
Balboa Auto Center.
3 at this lease payment. VIN 26, 17, 81, 82, 83. Sale ends Sunday.
Friday and Saturday nights are rocking in the East County. It's live rock and roll at the Second Wind Navajo and the Second Wind Santee. Every Friday and Saturday night starting at 9, the Second Wind bars turn off the jukebox and crank up the amps. All of East County is coming to the Second Wind to dance, shoot pool, or just kick back and watch a game on satellite TV. It's incredible. Hey, try a new brew. The Second Wind has tons of great drafts. There are ATMs, and they'll even take your credit card.
The Second Wind bars.
No matter where you're hanging out, you're missing the action if you're not at the Second Wind Navajo, 8515 Navajo Road in the Albertsons Plaza, or the Second Wind in Santee, 8528 Magnolia at Prospect. Open every day from 10 in the morning until 2 a.m. and never a cover charge. The Second Wind bars.
Tonight and tomorrow night at Second Wind Navajo, it's Nemesis. Also tonight and tomorrow night at Second Wind Santee, it's San Diego's favorite party band, Private Domain. Surf open at www.secondwindbars.com.
Welcome to Burger-Rama.
I'm here to protest the overcooked, tasteless travesties of processed foods.
You want fries with that protest?
Throw down those processed burgers and follow me to KFC.
It's not a picnic without KFC. So now you can get a 10-piece picnic feast for just $14.99. It's 10 pieces of the Colonel's famous chicken, 2 large mashed potatoes with gravy, 1 large coleslaw, and 6 biscuits, all for just $14.99.
There's fast food, then there's KFC.
Prices may vary at participating KFC restaurants for limited time only. Tax extra.
Hey, who says some foods are better than others? I mean, why is braised eel more worthy than the succulent, saucy chicken wing? At Wingworks, right there at KFC, we think that's wrong. Because we're totally dedicated to the art of the wing, with tender, juicy pieces drenched in any of 6 crave-worthy sauces. For a limited time, try 8 for $2.99 or 20 for $7.49 plus tax at participating Wingworks. Join the revolution. Wingworks. You want these wings.
Still employed, still drawing a paycheck. Dave, Shelley, and Chainsaw. This is our job. It's KGB. Thanks for switching us on here in the brand new year 2000. 888-570-1015 is a direct connect. And we're going to continue with who had the worst holiday from hell for the King's Ransom of $191.33. That's what we have in our collective pockets this morning. Myself clocking in high with $62. Chainsaw close second, $49.02. Ruth 66, an astonishing $38.26.
Woohoo!
That means she very oddly spent a $1.74 this weekend.
Smokes are what, $3.50 or $4 bucks a pack.
I don't believe Ruth smokes anymore.
I quit, baby.
Really? Congratulations.
I quit like a year and a half ago. Thanks for paying attention.
You've been off the sticks for a long time, dude.
Well, I figured there's such a recidivism rate. You know, people who quit and go back.
Not me, not yet.
Fantastic.
Now,
I tell you with my shame.
Now, did you really not know that she quit smoking? Did you make that all up just so you could say recidivism?
Yeah.
Because I think that's what just happened.
Yes, of course.
I think you made it all up just so you could say that word. Am I right or not? I'm right, aren't I? I'm right, aren't I?
There's a little bit of truth to that.
That's what I thought. And Boyer's got $39.05, and Shooty hadn't got nothing because he went to Vegas and blew it all.
Want me to lend you a 10 spot there, Shooty?
10 spot. He needs a lot more than that. What were you playing?
Blackjack. It killed me.
Yeah. Where were you?
A couple of different places, Hard
Yeah?
Rock and Tropicana.
Did the old, this hotel isn't good luck for me, let me go to another hotel where I'll make it all back and then
That's right.
some? That routine? Oh, boy.
How drunk were you?
That's what Beth and I did when we were in Vegas a
Very.
couple months ago. Let's get out of this hotel. It's bad luck for us. Let's go to that ugly hotel there where it'll be worse luck for us.
And keep the vodka coming.
What'd you drop? How much?
$600.
Oh, son of a bitch!
And that
That's
was
6 cars for Boyer.
Shooting!
that was
That was in one day.
that was in one day.
Whoa!
Who'd have thought that Shooty had $600 to spend?
That's the problem.
I bet it's
Oh, you don't?
I don't. Oh, some of it's on the credit card.
Oh, no!
So that'll end up being $750. Thanks to good folks at Visa. So what do? You take your credit card and you go get a loan, a credit loan?
Well, no. See, what it was I put the hotel on the credit card, and my friend that was with me from L.A., he gave me cash.
The bad friend?
The bad friend.
Mm-hmm.
He gave me cash for his half, and I dipped into that.
Oh, okay, all right.
Which I needed to pay for the hotel. So.
When was the last time you guys went to Vegas, other than this time that we took our trip?
I was there about a month ago.
What'd you pay for a room? They didn't pay for a room, did you?
Yeah, it was about $105 a night, 110, something like that.
God, they've gone up.
And New Year's Eve, they had to charge more, right, Shooty?
Yeah.
What'd you spend on New Year's Eve?
Not as much as my brother. You think mine was bad. I paid $230 for New Year's Eve.
$230 for a flat rate.
My brother paid $400.
Where'd he stay?
Did he get a hooker with that?
MGM Grand.
It's a slick hotel.
$400 for New Year's Eve.
For one night.
For one night.
With no hooker.
Then I dropped the next night.
How was Barbara Streisand?
He didn't see her.
What did he go to New Year's? What did he go to Vegas for? Because you went?
No, he was going before I made my plans. He just went with his girlfriend to get drunk and hang out on the strip.
All right. He's got a girlfriend now, does he?
He had one before he came out. He brought her out.
I thought he dropped her. No? Okay. I thought you told me that they broke up or something. I guess not.
No, I
Maybe
think
they're gonna break up and it's secret. I don't know.
You're thinking of somebody else.
Who? That's up to you. All right.
I'm ready.
Are you ready? You want to? You want to talk about who had possibly the worst holiday of them all?
I don't care. Sure.
Go ahead. I always told you this is yours to call.
I don't know if it was so bad.
Huh?
I don't know that it... Oh, you're not gonna.
Well, go ahead. Tell your story.
You're not gonna.
It's up to you. It's up to you.
No, it's up to you. I'm not the one that's gonna get in trouble.
Well, who's going to get in trouble?
I think maybe you will.
What?
I'll just hang that right up.
Like hell.
Go ahead. Tell your little story. It's had to come out eventually.
Right. Oh, I went to Vegas alone.
I thought you were there with your brother.
Well, I met him there.
But Mrs. Shooty.
Mr. Shooty did not go with.
Look, man, don't make me pull teeth. Tell the story.
Come on.
Well, Mrs. Shooty and I are no longer.
Oh.
Now, where's Mrs. Shooty?
She's back in Chicago.
Uh-huh. And she didn't come back from vacation?
No, she did not.
You took her home for Christmas and left her there.
I didn't take her home. I went by myself. She drove.
Oh. And you flew?
And I flew home.
Oh.
And she
So she
drove
dumped
home.
you, huh?
She drove home with all of my stuff.
All your furniture.
Everything.
Your dog.
I've got nothing.
She took your dog?
Oh, yeah.
And a little bit of alimony as well.
A tad.
She took your money?
She took tad.
Good.
Dang.
And he still had $600 to blow in Vegas.
On hookers and fire trucks.
That's right.
And the rest he just wasted.
I buzzed Shooty on, what was it, Saturday when I buzzed you?
Yeah.
Just to see where he was. Because we were both in Chicago at the same time. Didn't know if he was in Chicago or not. He buzzes me back. It's very noisy and rowdy on the telephone. I'm in Vegas. I love this bachelor life. All right.
It was a good time.
So let me just get this straight, because we haven't talked about this off the air yet, which probably would have been a little bit more convenient. Mrs. Schutte is not going to call in today?
Mrs. Schutte is not going to... Well, that's entirely up to you, but I would suggest not.
Okay. Will she ever call in again?
I would suggest not.
Oh,
What?
please.
But that's up to you.
Well, why is it up to me?
She didn't threaten to sue me.
Now,
What'd you have to marry her for? Jeez. Yes, look, I want approval on your next chick, okay? Seriously, because that caused me a lot of headache.
now, of all the people to whom we have upstanded,
The funniest bits I do, and your wife's gonna sue me. Thanks a lot. You should be fired for that. Seriously. I should be able to fire you because your wife's trying to sue me.
all the people we've laughed off, ha ha ha! Take your committee and shove it up the wazoo! All 100,000 of you, whatever. And one 98-pound weakling girl from Chicago.
I think he's talking about the Catholic League.
Oh, okay.
One 98-pound weakling girl from Chicago comes in. Hey, I don't like that. And all of a sudden you fold like a house of cards. That's just not right. Bring it on!
What are you looking at me for?
What do you mean, what am I looking at you for? What did she object to?
You know what? I don't even know.
You always told me that she thought the bit was funny.
Well, she did for a short time.
And it changed?
Sure. Well, everything changed, kind of, didn't it?
You should have told me. I wouldn't have changed
I
anything.
think
but
that
you should have told me.
6-month use of, the monthly stuff kind of maybe did it. I was red for 6 months.
I was almost... When you made the reference to St. Nick over at Christmas, I was kind of hoping she was listening, but she didn't catch that.
Now, is the woman who calls in... There's something about... Well, never mind. I think we all know a little bit about parody, and if that really is like her, then maybe it's an imitation, and we have to say celebrity voice impersonator. But if she's not like
It's
that,
the sincerest form of flattery.
Yeah.
you know, and if she's not really truly like that, then it's a parody, and I think it's protected under law.
I don't know.
Actually, flattery is the most sincere form of flattery.
No, imitation is the highest form of flattery.
Is that what it is?
Quote.
No,
Yes.
Yeah, no. Flattery is the most sincere form of flattery. Imitation is derisive and mocking, David.
You know what I think it is? It's the identification, the voice, the name.
Yes.
So, I mean, if we just had someone on the phone.
Well, you know what? There is no longer a Mrs. Schutte, is there? Legally?
There is not.
Well, his mom.
Right, and Randy Dotinga actually has already decided that it was... Did you see that write-up?
No.
No.
He did a write-up on the CD and was talking about the funny bit with Route 66 and the producer's mother.
So this can be his mother now.
Oh, my God.
Hi.
Who is this now?
It's me. Hi.
Is this Mrs.
How's
Schutte?
everybody?
Is this the ex Mrs. Schutte or Mrs. Schutte and the mom?
Stop it. I'm on the phone. Stop it. They'll hear you.
Oh.
Stop.
Uh-oh. I think now we know why she's ex Mrs. Schutte.
Why?
Hello.
There's another guy.
Hi. How is everybody?
Oh, great.
Hi, Chris.
Hi, Mrs. Schutte. Good morning.
I'm glad you're feeling better.
Thank
Wow.
you. Thank you so much.
You sound so happy.
Oh, hi, Ruth.
Hi.
How are you and your life partner?
Okay. How are you?
Please.
How are you, Mrs. Schutte?
I'm...
Oh.
Would you just stop?
Who's back there? Rich Barra? A producer who actually delivers?
Oh, hi, Cookie. Oh, I love listening to you. You're so funny. You're
Thank
just
you.
so funny.